It is an amazing day for Yu-Gi-Oh! As we get to finish the round 1 of the YCS Lockdown Tournament with a bang, Thunder Dragon versus Dino. Thunder Dragon activating Tuning, very interesting card, which you guys will see later in the combo sequence. They're going to add a Quick Draw Synchron from their deck to their hand, and then send the top card from their deck to the graveyard. Now, a lot of players may think that Thunder Dragon strategy is completely dead. The loss of Thunder Dragon Colossus is too huge to overcome. But what if I told you that the Thunder Dragon deck can consistently put up multiple negation boards when going first? I bet that would pique your interest. At the height of this strategy, it can actually put up to 7 disruptions on the field. So Thunder Dragon is definitely not dead, it just had to change course a little bit. Following up, Thunder Dragon is going to activate the Pot of Desires. It's going to banish 10 cards from the top of their deck, draw 2 additional cards, and get into more resources to potentially go in their combo. Now, of course, Thunder Dragon is a strategy that is seriously combo based. You need all of these pieces to go right, which means cards like Pot of Desires and Allure of Darkness, and of course Thunder Dragon Roar and Thunder Dragon Dark help a ton because they allow you to dig deeper into your deck for almost no consequence. And then even Allure of Darkness gets you so much advantage if you banish the right cards. Thunder Dragon is definitely looking to do that, as their next card is going to be Allure of Darkness. They're going to draw 2 additional resources. And now they're going to banish a card from their hand as a part of Allure of Darkness effect. It can be a dark monster, which is amazing depending on the card. This time around, it is going to be a Thunder Dragon Roar. Thunder Dragon Roar allows Thunder Dragon to, of course, special summon a Thunder Dragon monster in defense position. It's going to be Thunder Dragon Dark. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a pretty spicy play on Cyber Dragon's side. They'll be able to make a pretty satisfying board with the way that they're going. Following up, it looks like Batteryman Solar is going to be normal summoned to the side of the field, using the effect of Solar to send a Thunder monster from the deck to the graveyard. We can assume since Thunder Dragon Roar is already used, it's not going to be the card of choice. Now, some of you guys probably don't know about the YCS Lockdown Tournament, and that is perfectly fine, ladies and gentlemen. The YCS Lockdown Tournament is a 16-man single elimination tournament decided by you guys. It is amazing. And while I'm here, I have to thank all of my judges, my editors, my players, because it takes a lot of time to be able to make a video of this caliber. It's really exciting as we have some of you guys' favorite decks going at it, and this is the end of round 1, meaning that you guys get to see 7 other games to catch up with the rest of the content. Go ahead and be sure to check those videos out, as I'll be releasing more information on deck profiles and whatnot later into the video. Discarding a Quick Draw Synchron, Thunder Dragon is going to special summon another copy of Quick Draw Synchron to the side of the field. Unfortunately, it's not a Thunder monster, so Batteryman Solar won't be able to get that additional token, but it doesn't matter, as both the Thunder Dragon Dark and the Quick Draw Synchron will be used for a Link Crow summon into the summon of Ultimate Azoken. Now, the reason why I say Ultimate Azoken is a Link Crow summon is because it's not a Synchro summon. It's sending both monsters to the graveyard to be able to special summon this Synchro monster. The effect of Thunder Dragon Dark would activate, and the best thing about that particular summon is that Quick Draw Synchron does lock you to be only summoning Synchro monsters, Quick Draw Synchron monsters, but since Ultimate Azoken is not a Synchro summon, of course you can summon it. Setting a card face down is going to trigger Zolkin's effect to be able to special summon Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, and now the strategy can't be Nibiru'd. Following up, it looks like it's going to activate Thunder Dragon Hawk using the effect to special summon a monster to the side of the field. It's going to be a Thunder Dragon Matrix. Now, of course, that is going to trigger the effect of Batteryman Solar to be able to special summon a token to the side of the field. And look at this. The deck already has 5 monsters on the side of the field, and they're not done just yet. Now, there is going to be a little bit of a misplay, as all 4 of those monsters are going to be used for a Link summon. And the reason why I do say it's a misplay is because the token should have been used into a Link Karibo to make this happen. Now, again, if you just use the token to make a Link monster or an effect monster, then you're perfectly fine, as Apollosa the Bull Goddess is going to be used with 4 monsters that's going to have 4 disruptions. A small misplay, very fixable. The effect of Thunder Dragon Matrix is going to trigger. You're going to add into the Matrix and then finish off by using Thunder Dragon Fusion. Fusing the Thunder Dragon Roar, a Thunder Dragon Matrix, and also a Thunder Dragon Hawk. This deck is set up for wow negations. All 3 monsters will currently be used into a Thunder Dragon Titan. You can't even hide out that animation. That is just too sick. And Thunder Dragon Titan provides an infinite amount of negations as long as Thunder monsters are used. Thunder Dragon Matrix will activate its effect. We know in this particular board, there are at least 6 disruptions with Thunder Dragon. the Thunder Dragon to destroy Apollosa with 4 negates and a Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. What I mean that this deck is too strong, it really is too strong. Passing it back to Dino, it's going to be really interesting to see how Dino is going to beat or deal with this multiple faceted board. They're going to start off with Pot of Extravagance. They're going to banish 6 cards from their extra deck to draw 2 more resources, as they're going to need quite a bit of resources to be able to break this board. Now, while I am here, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are probably wondering about deck profiles. I'm heavily considering putting these on the main channel. So if you guys want to see these on the main channel, comment down below in the comment section. But of course, these will be on Patreon no matter what. Starting right now, as you guys see this video, these profiles are viewable on the Patreon channel. And if they don't make it to YouTube, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, they will be viewable on the Patreon channel for everyone in due time. So Dino looking at trying to break this board, 6 disruptions on the field. They're going to start off with a Mystic Mine. As you guys should already know, Thunder Dragon Titan will respond, activating Thunder Dragon Matrix, and then would be able to chain the Thunder Dragon Titan. But no, it looks like Dinos have the response. Miscellaneous Ceres being chained in response to the Thunder Dragon Matrix. Apollosa the Bull Goddess is going to negate the Miscellaneous Ceres, preventing those monsters that are on Dino's side of the field being controlled from being stopped from being activated. But the damage is already done. Mystic Mine is already on the field. It can resolve. Thunder Dragon Titan won't be able to activate its effect because it would miss timing. It isn't the last thing to happen to Thunder Monster effect. And the new Animadorn Archosaurus is going to destroy a Petit Pteranodon to add a double evolution pill from the deck to the hand. Dino's completely turned off the Thunder Dragon board, summoning Soul Eating to their side of the field, using its effect to be able to procure a Dinosaur monster from their deck to their hand. It's going to be a baby Sarasaurus. This strategy is popping off right now, as Mystic Mine did just completely ruin Thunder Dragons, but it was really the Miscellaneous Ceres quick play, as they did have the answer to Mystic Mine, just didn't come out in time. Using both the Animadorn Archosaur and the Soul Eating for an Underclock Taker, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno is going to be another monster to be straight up summoned by banishing said monsters in the graveyard. Underclock Taker's effect to be able to reduce the Apollosa the Bull Goddess by half. That is huge, especially considering that Apollosa the Bull Goddess needs attack reduction to be able to negate monster effects. It's going to be pretty critical to be able to reduce that monster's attack. Ultimate Conductor Tyranno now using its effect, destroying that baby Ceres from hand to flip more monsters face down. Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon and Thunder Dragon Titan are completely turned off, and baby Sarasaurus is going to use its effect to be able to special summon a Dinosaur monster from the deck to the side of the field. That monster of choice is going to be a Miscellaneous Ceres. And now Dinos are in complete control of this game. The only problem right now is Mystic Mine itself. Using both the Miscellaneous Ceres and the Underclock Taker, they'll link again right into a Pentastag. They'll be able to inflict some serious damage with that Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, but the Mystic Mine is on the field, preventing them from attacking over more than one monster. A Devolution Pill is going to be activated, so it's definitely a head scratcher, as they'll banish the Underclock Taker and the baby Sarasaurus to be able to special summon another copy of Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, but Mystic Mine is actually preventing them from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Themselves. Are they just building for the next turn? Because now, since both players have 3 monsters, monster effects can be activated on both sides of the field, so it's going to be really interesting to see. No, it looks like Dino had the Lost World. They're going to destroy the Mystic Mine with the Lost World. That's going to turn everything back online, reduce Apollosa by an additional 500 since it isn't a dinosaur monster. But more importantly, those Dino monsters can attack freely. Ultimate Conductor Tyranno is going to crash into the Apollosa the Bull Goddess, then use its effect to crash into the other 2 monsters, inflicting some serious damage. And that's going to be enough for game. That should be enough for game. That is a huge amount of life points, using Ultimate Conductor Tyranno to send the Crystal Wing to the graveyard to prevent it from being flipped up so it can activate its effects. This is over, ladies and gentlemen. Dinos are able to take game 1 fairly handedly. Going into game 2, Thunder Dragon is going to get to go first again. Thunder Dragon using Thunder Dragon's effect to be able to add another copy of Thunder Dragon from the deck to the hand. And while we're here, let's actually take a look at what players think. Unfortunately, no one thought that Thunder Dragon had a chance at 100% guess rate for Dinos. You can't get more than that. But even through a game 1 loss, Thunder Dragon showed you that it is not a deck to play with. It's still really exciting. It's one of the better decks inside of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game. following up with Batteryman Solar to send a Thunder Dragon Roar from the deck to the graveyard. It looks like Thunder Dragons are going to need to try to make another board again, and then if Dinos can't break it, they can force a game 3. This is going to be really exciting to see what Thunder Dragon does next, because this is a completely different deck. Banishing a Thunder Dragon Roar for a Thunder Dragon Lord. That is crazy. Since a Thunder monster was activated in the hand, the effect of Thunder Dragon Roar can banish a Thunder monster from the field or hand and summon itself. It'll trigger the effect of Thunder Dragon Roar to special summon Thunder Dragon Dark to the side of the field. And now Batteryman Solar's effect will also trigger to special summon a Thunder token. Using the effect of Thunder Dragon, no, there was actually 2 in hand. They're actually just going to go ahead and summon a Quick Draw Synchron monster. And they're going to do it all over again. The Quick Draw Synchro monster and the Thunder Dragon Dark will be used into a Synchro summon, not necessarily a Link or a Synchro summon, into Ultimate Azulkin. And then the effect of Thunder Dragon Dark will activate again, fetching a Thunder card from the deck to the hand. This time around, it is going to be a Thunder Dragon Fusion. Thunder Dragon weren't fortunate to hard draw it, but they're going to set it to their side of the field, triggering the effect of Ultimate Azulkin to special summon that Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. This deck is actually still doing quite well. It's still one of the more powerful decks, as now the token and the Batteryman Solar will be used for a Link. One would have to wonder what exactly is the monster that can be used. It doesn't look like an Apollosa the Bow Goddess would come unless the Crystal Wing wants to go, or unless you want to make a 3 Disruption Crystal Wing or Apollosa, which isn't terrible. And then, of course, the Thunder Dragon Fusion is going to fuse what we will presume is 2 Thunder Dragon monsters and a Thunder Dragon Roar from the graveyard. This deck is just outright phenomenal, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think that people know how competitive this deck can be. It seriously is just amazing. Being able to summon a consistent board like this, granted Dinos did have the #1 Mystic Mind, but come on guys, I know you have not seen a deck this good. Or a Thunder Dragon deck this good for that matter. Now the board is going to consist of Thunder Dragon Titan, Thunder IP Masquerena, Crystal Wing. Thunder Dragon Lord is going to use its effect to be able to send a Thunder Dragon card from the deck to the graveyard. Now some players may be wondering, CaliEffect, where did you get this mat from? Well, obviously we got it from Imperium Duelists, ladies and gentlemen. You guys can use the code CaliEffect10OFF to receive 10% off your entire purchase. We also have other advantages you can take advantage of, like TCGPLAYER links and whatnot, that definitely help me as a content creator. I'll leave them all as a pinned comment, as well as the deck profiles and everything, get you guys all squared away. This particular board is going to be pretty strong, as it looks like they're going to send a Thunder Dragon Roar from their deck to the graveyard. No Thunder Dragon monsters banished. Thunder Dragon Lord is going to be a powerful strategy for the deck, because during the opponent's turn, it can use its effects to be able to search the cards that it needs. Thunder Dragon Dark being banished will net a free Thunder Dragon card that can be activated from the hand like Matrix. And Dragon Roar can actually special summon a monster from the deck to the side of the field, meaning it will give more food for IP Masquerena to link into, but also more food in the graveyard for the following turns. It looks like that's going to be it for Thunder Dragon. They're going to pass it off with a very powerful board, giving it right back into Dino. Before Dino can get into that main phase, they're going to use the effect of Thunder Dragon Lord to be able to send or banish 2 Thunder Dragon monsters to make a monster in their field untargetable, assuming the Thunder Dragon Titan. They're actually going to banish the Thunder Dragon Dark and the Thunder Dragon Roar, triggering the effect of Thunder Dragon Dark and Roar's effect to be able to special summon and add from the deck to the hand. They're pretty set up right now. Now, the monster in question is going to be another copy of Thunder Dragon Dark. Again, when that card hits the graveyard, in the following turn, they can banish it with the card like Luna Dark Spirit, and then be able to gain the additional effect to search. They also have a Thunder Dragon Fusion in the graveyard, will get another search. So even if the opponent does break the board, they're going to have to win fairly quick. Dino starting off with Dino Wrestler Pankatrops. That's a really good card to start off with, as IP Masquerena is going to be chained to try to link summon. But Dino Wrestler Pankatrops is going to completely ignore the IP Masquerena, using the effect of Pank to be able to destroy the Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Those 2 monsters, or Crystal Wing will of course negate the Dino Wrestler Pank, but I think that's exactly what the outcome Dino wants, as all 3 monsters are going to be used, the Thunder Dragon Dark, the Zolkin, and the IP Masquerena. They'll all be used into a link summon for what we would assume is Apollosa the Bow Goddess again. Now, not using the Thunder Dragon Lord isn't a terrible idea. Thunder is still very much in this game. A whole bunch of disruptions, still 4 disruptions until the Dogoran, the Mad Flame Kaiju, is going to hit the field, tributing off the Thunder Dragon Titan. That's going to allow Dinos to be able to activate Lost World freely without the Thunder Dragon Matrix being able to disrupt, and then normal summoning the Soul Eating. Using the effect of Soul Eating as Chain Link 1 and Lost World as Chain Link 2, they're going to prevent Apollousa the Bow Goddess from touching the monster, which will essentially allow them to add a miscellaneous Ceres from their deck to their hand. Now here's where things get really tricky for Apollousa the Bow Goddess, because while it does have 3 markers on it, it's technically 2 markers. It doesn't have enough to negate 3 times, as Lost World does reduce the attack of all dinosaur monsters or non-dinosaur monsters by 500 points. Now the reason why this can get really tricky is because attacking over the Apollousa is actually not yet able to, is not something that the deck can do. But activating the Miscellaneousaurus is going to force Thunder Dragon to be able to use Apollousa the Bow Goddess to negate it. And then it looks like Dino may try to force the effect of Apollousa the Bow Goddess again, which is going to be really good for the strategy. If they use the effect of Miscellaneousaurus to be able to spell summon a baby, that could probably force it. Or they can use Soul Eating, which they exactly are going to do. Using Soul Eating to attempt to destroy the token and then protect it with the effect of Lost World, they're going to send a baby Sarasaurus or a PT Pteranodon from the deck to the graveyard. They're going to send the baby Sarasaurus from the deck to the graveyard, and Apollousa is going to be forced to negate again. It's already going to get ran over now. Right now, Thunder Dragon just wants to get full value of the card. So the effect of baby Sarasaurus is going to be negated, but it does not matter. Dinos have the ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Whoa! They're going to banish 2 dinosaur monsters in the baby Sarasaurus plus an additional dino to be able to spell summon using the effect of Ultimate Conductor to destroy the Soul Eating. No, it's going to be the Dracaleo. They're going to flip the Crystal Wing, the Thunder Dragon Lord, and the Dogoran face down. And that's going to be 3,000 to the face off of Apollousa the Bow Goddess because it's 300 attacks, so it's 32. 4,000 with all monsters. That is actually enough for game. Thunder Dragon have did it. They not only have broken a huge disruption board, they are able to attack for game both times, as Ultimate Conductor Tyranno is going to attack into the Apollousa the Bow Goddess. Again, keep in mind Lost World is on the field. It is less than 800 attack, and then Ultimate Conductor Tyranno is going to attack over the rest of the monsters, and that is game. What an exciting way to end round 1 of the YCS Lockdown Tournament. Dinos advancing to the next round to play against Sky Striker, and look at all of our amazing matches going forward to round 2. So tell us, did your bracket get broken? Which decks do you think will win in round 2? What is your most exciting part of the event, and what are you looking forward to? As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are staying safe in this time of need and having a great day like I am.